Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. Tonight I've got something kind of interesting. Hopefully you guys find this as such. I've got an upgrade kit for Fans Toys Menasor. So this is a kit, and okay, so here's, first off, let me go back. These are the parts that you get with the Fans Toys Stunticons to use in conjunction with the robots to build Menasor. And, you know, it does look awesome. However, the catch is, once you build Menasor, that's your Stunticons. You are completely SOL on 5 great-looking robot mode Stunticons. So, a gentleman 3D printed these. He has a store on AliExpress. I will try to put a link in the description if I can, because I know last time I did a video like this, everybody killed me like, who made this? I'm like, well, it's not me. I don't know. I'm sorry. But I do know who made this. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I will put a link in the comments. But anyway, like I said, here's the things you get with Menasor. Hands, weapons, legs. I mean, it's like 50% done already, right? So instead of having to transform your Stunticons and combine this, you just use these little 3D printed pieces. And I'm usually not a fan of 3D printed stuff. They usually don't look that great, but I think this stuff looks pretty good. I mean, here's breakdown, and yeah, not bad, right? I mean, considering he's going to be the back of a leg, I think that's a pretty nice job there. Drag strip part is very shiny, and this is just printed plastic. That's not like painted or anything. Dead end, you know. I mean, these could just pass for cars in, you know, vehicle mode, which I think they look pretty good. They're not perfect, but they sure are doggone good for what they are. And you got this is the back, so you can cover up the kind of loosey-goosey goofiness of the Menasor Fans Toys back. So, alright, so where do I begin? I'm going to guess that I'm going to put the legs on. So, y'all bear with me. I've had a long day. Okay. So already, I'm looking at this going, how the heck do I do this? Okay, this is right. Okay, so there's little bits on the back of the knees, actually, that you need to pull out with maybe a spudger or something. I don't have one handy, so you got to pull these out, pull these pins out, because there's pins in here that lock his knees together, which is kind of an awesome detail, but you got to pull those out, and then then it fits in here like this. There we go. And make sure you put the pins back in, maybe, or maybe not. Anyway, there's dead end on there, so there's one. Okay, so for breakdown, there are these little panels here that I had to like flip around to get him to fit on there, because he would not fit on there had I not done that. But now he should fit on there like so. fits in there pretty darn well. Make sure. All right. It's a little weird, but it makes sense. once you get them on there. So there he is. There's his legs. All right. So the next piece is, this is like the back. So what you do is this comes apart. And this is like the back cover. And you take the body of Menasor's torso, and it just kind of fits, supposedly. Let's see if I can get it to fit in here. Make sure all this stuff is like opened up. Make sure all these things are unhooked and taken apart as much as you can to get that in there. And with enough wiggle waggle, you can get it to line up. Okay, so that was a bit of a bear. These clips on each side, they don't really want to go in there, but I don't think it matters, because once you get this torso connected to the waist, I mean, it's solid. It feels solid. So I'm gonna leave it for that for now, because I don't want to break it. So before we get to the arms, he's got these little kind of boxy things that apparently go like that. So he looks more like his. Am I doing the wrong? Of course I'm doing it wrong. There, of course. So he looks more like his cartoon self, and that's cool. Okay, so drag strip, one of the arms, and sadly you can't put it together to look like a little car. I mean, I guess you could, but you may notice the yellow on the Menasor arm. Probably cannot tell from this video, and it really is close, but it's not quite the same yellow. It's super hard to match yellow, so I get it. So it comes with like a little thing to cover it up. But we'll get to that. And two little extra cool pieces, which I think are going to look neat. So, alright, see if I can figure out how to get him on here. Okay, so you can attach drag strip to the shoulder. I use this piece here. Let's see, which I believe you got to put in. Should just slide in here. There we go. Oh, like that. And I always forget which way he goes. He goes like up. So take this thing. Open it up. It's kind of weird. I think this kind of just goes. Am I doing it backwards? Maybe I am. That's the thing about some of these combiners, man. I forget, like, how they're supposed to look. I have to, like, go cheat and look at a picture of them. I think that's how it goes. That can't be right. It's gotta go down further. Oh my gosh. Feels almost right. All right. To be continued. All right, so that was frustrating, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the L. That was a user error all the way. It was just very difficult to line up for some reason, but it's kind of cool. You can move the arm. It's got this little spring-loaded part at the top, so it gets some nice articulation, and I think that's cool. And just gotta keep that together. All right, his hand just plugs in the bottom like that. Oh, yep. And the hand, the wrist, the base of the hand, I guess, kind of keeps it from falling apart. And once you put that in, it's a lot sturdier. So let's see if I can get it on the shoulder, because that looks like fun. Alright, he's on there. Oh, I forgot to put, there's a piece here. Just stick it over that there. That way it looks, the yellow matches. And there's this piece here, which for the life of me, I can't figure out what it goes to. And there's a little pieces here that they're gonna go in here. Here. So, 1 second. All right. And that may or may not be correct, because I did break off a little piece of that, and that does piss me off, so whatever. Alright, so we got dead end. This piece goes into here. Somehow. Pretty sure. This has not been my day for messing with this stuff. Okay, so here we go. And for this part, it's like this. Yeah. Oh, geez. Okay, well that didn't break. It was the window fell out of the car. I'll glue that in at some point. No big deal, no big deal. Alright, how does this go? This goes like... Looks way easier in my mind until I go to do it. Alright. Okay, so with a little bit of experience with the other one, I figured out that that does clip in there instead of trying to do it from 50 different angles, you know, back in the day. If you were driving Motor Master in the 80s, you know, the old saying would be grind it till you find it, you know. This kind of trucks had so many gears, but that's another story. That is another story. But, let's see. It looks like it just goes right there, right? Right? Maybe? Yeah, because that has to go there. Yeah. No, whatever. think I'm missing something. I gotta put this in. Yep. That goes there. Make sure this lines up. Like that now. That's the thing about these sets, like they're so good, but like yeah, if you're off just a tiny bit, it doesn't work. It's not gonna. At the same time, you don't want to be too rough with things because you don't want to break it. But you also find yourself trying to force something in when you're looking at it going, well, I know that's where it goes, so why is this not working? But all it takes is for something to be off just the tiniest bit. Yep. Okay, that's supposed to go way down there. I always watch other people's videos. They make this look so easy. I'm like, well, guys, this is why I don't usually transform stuff. Or I don't film me doing it anyway. Because why would you want to watch me fiddle with this stuff for like 2 hours and get mad and cuss and drink? Nobody wants that. Almost there. But with a lot of tinkering and yeah, it doesn't help that they try to fool you by kind of giving you some of the parts turn the wrong way around. You think they're going to be this way, but it's counterintuitive. I gotta glue that thing back on. All right, let's put this on. All right, there you go. And you can put that on and still twist his arm. Or bend his arm, rather. Because it's got this little piece that moves. Yeah, I think that's cool. All right. So I did have his right arm mistransformed. Oh, I've since fixed that. I think this one just kind of goes right on there, maybe. Again, this is going to be kind of hard for me to hold this. Hold on. Okay, so left arm was a lot easier to put on. Just got to make sure you line up these little metal things up here. But yeah, that went on okay. What do you think? It's all right. All right. So he's a big dude. Yeah, I think that's it. There he goes. Still have no clue what this piece is. I'm sure I'll figure it out long after I'm done with this video. But he is super big. I don't think I have anybody to really compare him to that is not on a top shelf that I don't want to like pull off and risk everything tumbling down. Huh. Alright, well, since I do have some Combaticons chilling here, I can kind of give you some scale there. So big. And of course he comes with another like a grrr face, which I'm not going to use it. I like that one. Looks good to me. Okay, so he does hold his blaster and his sword just fine, very nicely. They plug into his hand, and he is surprisingly sturdy. I kid you not. He really actually is. Yeah, very sturdy figure. Very sturdy heavy, enormous, gigantic figure. And that plastic, I mean, it's 3D printed, but you would not know it unless you really got up and examined it super close. But oh wait, that I should have folded that in. Oops. Oh well. Oh, lo and behold, I transformed something wrong. Hey. But there he is. There's the guys on the back. So what do you guys do? Oh, we're part of Menasor. Oh yeah? What part? We're like the we're like the back of his shins. Oh, bummer. But it looks good, man. I like it. So yeah, if you guys want to get this kit, you can have a nice Menasor and 5 really nice Stunticons. So let me know what you guys think. If you've suffered through this god-awful, long, painstakingly cringe video this long, thank you. Give us a like, subscribe to the channel, give us a comment. We do appreciate it. We do have new content every single day. So on behalf of me and Big Buddy Brad, we are going to throw one back. And we will see ya.